Hi, my name is Morley Robbins. I'm the wellness coach here at Chiropractic First in Evanston, Illinois. I'm fascinated by this notion of how as a nation we've been misled and misfed. I'm really intrigued by it. But today's question is, could I possibly be copper toxic? You've probably never even heard of that term. What are you talking about, copper toxicity? Well, here are some signs and symptoms of copper toxicity. Do you have a racing mind that just won't shut down? Do you have certain food cravings? If you're a female, do you have really extremely painful and protracted periods? During the course of your cycle, do you get to a point where you really feel like you're losing your mind? Well, those are all classic signs of copper toxicity. So you say, well, where do we get this? Well, copper is actually a very important mineral in our body. It's a very foundational part of the metabolic process. But in excess, it becomes a real problem. We get our water now through copper pipes, and the copper, in fact, leaches into the water. Water is treated with copper sulfate. It's an antifungal agent. Fruits and vegetables are sprayed with copper, again, because of its antifungal properties. And probably the greatest source of copper, particularly for women, is either through the copper IUD or through birth control pills, both of which bring off or allow a lot of copper to come into the woman's body. And it gets very, very disruptive in excess. And eventually what happens is it begins to get stored in soft tissue. Principally it gets stored in your liver, it gets stored in your adrenal glands, and it gets stored in your brain. So if you're feeling kind of sluggish, that would be a good culprit there. If you're having difficulty getting up and really having a real sense of lethargy, your adrenal glands are probably taxed because of copper toxicity. And if you've got that sensation of just a racing mind, chances are very good that you are dealing with some kind of mineral imbalance there. What would I recommend? Get a full tissue mineral analysis done. You can do it with a hair test and really begin to find out what's behind your metabolic processes and what's the proper mineral ratios that are taking place in your body. We can learn a tremendous amount from that. I think you'd find it fascinating to see what is working in your body and what is not, and it could really lead to a much better sense of what kinds of food you should be eating and what kind of supplements you should be taking. So we welcome you to come on down and appreciate any questions that you might have. Contact us at the website below or give us a call, and we'll look forward to seeing you. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.